We are at the TotalEnergies BWF World Championships 2022 in the city of Tokyo, which is hosting these World Championships for the very first time. And it's quite a decent crowd in here so far. They've enjoyed some good entertainment. Here on court 2, we are having our first women's singles match for the day. Yu Jin of Korea takes on Thailand's Pornpawee Chochuwong. We'll have some results earlier today with Michelle Lee winning, as did Ratchanok Intanon. So potentially the winner of this match could play one of those two later on. But first they may have to negotiate Chen Yufei before that, who's up against Sonia Chia. This is the fourth match of the day, as Yu Jin of Korea takes on Pornpawee Chochuwong of Thailand. So here are our competitors. First meeting between these two.
So you red, so you black, okay. Red. So you serve.
Here's Pornpawee Chochuwong. We'll start though with Yu Jin, who's 23 years of age, 172 centimeters tall, from the capital Seoul, currently ranked 45th, not far away from her highest ranking of 42nd. She managed to get a walkover against Singapore's Yu Jin in the first round. So this really is effectively her first match of the tournament, first bit of action. As for Pornpawee, she's 24, 170 centimeters tall, and currently playing her best badminton, 10th in the world. Pornpawee starting to make a name for herself as well. She got a bye as a seed in the first round. Has won quite a bit with Thailand. Sudirman Cup bronze medals 2017, 2019, Yuba Cup silver in 2018, bronze in 2020 and in 2022. Asian Games bronze medal as well. Eiji Nonoguchi from Japan is the umpire. Asian Team Championships, she got bronzes in 2016 and 2020. Chaturanga Vishwanath is the service judge.
Okay, players ready to play.
And she's had gold medals in the Southeast Asian Games, most recently in 2021 in the singles event and in the team event. That was held a few months ago because of COVID, got delayed. World Junior Championships she has finished runner-up before in 2016. On the circuit, she's won the Spain Masters on the World Tour. And that was in 2020 when she beat Carolina Marin. It was on the comeback trail then, I believe. And she got to the final of the Korea Open earlier this year in April, where she lost to An Soo-young. Of course, she really got a lot of attention for finishing runner-up at the All England Open last year to Nozomi Okuhara.
Pornpawee Chochuwong, Thailand. And on my left, Yu Jin, Korea. Pornpawee Chochuwong to serve. Level, play.
Yu Jin has won a Norwegian International 2018 and finished second in the Mongolia International Challenge in 2019. Those are her only titles. So certainly up against it here, you feel.
1 love.
45th versus 10th in the world. Similar sort of difference in rankings to what we saw between Kevin Cordon and Lo Kien-Yu just now.
2 love. 5 over. 1, 2.
Early stages here. Always nice to get those points under your belt.
2 all.
Well, Pornpawee is Chochuwong has played 360 matches in her career, 229 wins, 131 losses.
Service over. Service over. 3, 2.
That's gone just in. Pumped fist
Service over.
from Chochuwong.
3 all.
Well, she's matching her opponent for now.
Service
Sib,
over. 4, 3.
who's played 129 matches, 76 wins, 53 losses in her career. Much shorter than her opponents. On a very good 2022. Pretty wild shot, that one.
Service over.
It's just 17
4 all.
matches played, 8 losses, 8 wins rather, 9 losses. Chochuwong, 14 wins, 9 defeats.
Service over. 5, 4.
Well, that's a nice shot down the line from Sim.
6, 4. Service
One
over.
great shot and then another
5,
unforced error. Not playing with a lot of consistency at the moment. Someone of the quality of Chochuwong will take advantage of that at some point, you'd think.
Service over.
Well,
7, 5.
still maintaining this 2-point lead. Right into that corner. Very nicely
8,
done by Sim.
5.
She's playing with some confidence, even though it's not really particularly consistent. She's got a nice 3-point lead here. That is a great shot. Again, she's played those down the line very well.
9, 5.
Yu Jin, and she's now gone 4 clear here.
Service over.
That
6,
just clips the net
9.
along the way. She'll take that. Chochuwong. Well long, hasn't it? Well, this is
Service over.
Yu
10,
Jin's
6.
first World Championship. For Pornpawee, this is her 4th. That's better from the Thai shuttler.
Service over. 7, 10.
Taking away the 2018 one where she gave a walkover in the opening round. 2019 she got to the round of 32, losing to Chen Yufei. 2021 round of 16 where she lost to PV Sindhu. So she's steadily getting better here in the competition. Helps, of course, now being a seed. But it is Sim Yu Jin, the unheralded player here, who's ahead, 11-7 at the interval.
11-7, play.
Well, Pornpawee
Service over.
needed that little break to set herself straight.
11.
Get herself back into the groove.
Nine, 11.
That's better from the tie. Listing a few mistakes from her opponent.
Ten, 11.
Now just a point in it. Very quick 3 points for Pornpawee Chochuwong. Well, all of a sudden, she has drawn level here, Pornpawee. And now she goes in front. So Sim, that lead has evaporated completely after a very bright start. Mixed in with a bit of inconsistency. Now it is Pornpawee who's suddenly gone in front. It will be a little disappointing for Sim. Better from the Korean.
Service over. 12-all.
Sim, who was part of that victorious Yuba Cup team for Korea recently, that stunningly won the title. What a result she had against Wang Ziyi in the final.
13-12.
Hammering her in the final game, 21-8. So she has got the ability to beat high-ranked opponents. Oh, that one looked close, hence the challenge from Pornpawee Chochuwong.
Challenge is called in.
And that is most certainly it.
Unsuccessful, one challenge remaining. (14-12). 12.
She's now back in front against him with that 3-point lead, so it's a nice turnaround from her as well.
Service over, 15, 13.
Just tumbles over. Still with a 3-point lead. Well, she's giving a good fight here, isn't she? Pornpawee fought back well. Sim is showing that resilience, that Korean resilience that we saw in the Uber Cup not too long ago. Well, they were up against it with Japan and then China.
16, 13.
At some points. Well wide, isn't it, from Chochuwong? Now she's in a bit of trouble here, so 4 13. Is the magic number. That's the lead that Sim has, and it's the number of points she needs to win this first game.
And
she's getting a little bit closer. Sim Yu Jin.
Service over, 14, 18.
Now, Chochuwong with a little glimmer of hope here in this first game. Try and turn it around. But not like that, she can't.
19, 14.
Just clipping the net, helping her there. Sim Yu Jin.
Service over, 15, 19.
Oh, she's played those well today. Really nicely done by Sim. And she now has
20 game points,
5 game points. A good response there from Chochuwong.
Service over, 16, 20.
Couple of good points here for Chochuwong.
17.
Good to try and apply the pressure, but she still has 3 game points to save. Saved a couple.
17-20.
That's going out. 3 in a row saved by Pornpawee Chochuwong. Now, the pressure perhaps still starting to get to Sim. Well, Pornpawee was up against it. She had nothing to lose, really, with all those game points, excuse me. Now, 2 more to save if she can. And she finally does take this first game, Sim Yu Jin. 21-18. She's played brilliantly at times. And Chochuwong just took a bit of time to get going. She had a nice little spell of 7 points in a row to start to put the pressure on Sim Yu Jin, who battled back just after the interval. And she's won that. 21-18.
Second game, Lamo, play.
So, Pornpawee Chochuwong up against it here. The 10th seed, outplayed by a Korean opponent who was excellent
Service over.
in different spells of that first game. And not for the first time today have we seen a seed drop a game against a much lesser fancied opponent.
38.
It's happened in all the previous matches today, where Tom Jikel and Delphine Deru, the 7th seeds, dropped the first game against Yang Po Swan and Wulong Feng of Chinese Taipei. Then Ong Yu-sin and Choi Yi lost in straight games to, and they were the 9th seeds, so Terry He and Lo Kian Yen of Singapore. That's better from Pornpawee. After that, we saw Kevin Cordon battle back to win the second game against the current world champion Lo Kian Yu, who is the 8th seed. And here we've seen Pornpawee Chochuwong drop the first game. So all these seeds here have dropped the game so far today. And she gets her first point on the board in the second game.
3.
Sim Yu Jin.
Service over. 4-2.
Well, that wouldn't go over for Pornpawee. It's not much has gone right for her so far today. She really went for that shot. Couldn't force it over. Well, that was right in the very, very corner. Really well placed by Sim. You can see what she was trying to do there, Sim.
Service over. 5-4.
She's trying to move her opponent around as much as possible. She is going to challenge that. So kind of a unenthusiastic challenge that she knows it's probably out. Remember, she's not played very much this year. Oh, it is in. Wow. It's tighter than we thought.
Connection in.
Well done.
Service over.
She didn't look very convinced of that. And she goes back in front here, Yu Jin, first time in this second game. Well, she started the Korean Open, a home tournament, where she disappointingly lost in the first round to Yu Jin, who she got a walkover against here at the World Championships. Eliminated in the opening round of the Korean Masters, Wang Tui, and the opening round of the Asian Championships, Hana Newell. That's good as well. PV Sindhu beat her in the second round of the Thailand Open. She lost in the first round of the Indonesia Masters, as well as the Malaysia Open against Ratchanok Intanon. Tai Tzu thrashed her in the opening round of the Malaysia Masters. Oh, again, excellent work from Sim. What a great point that is. Again, moving her opponent around, and then there was all that space to exploit, which she did. She is pretty much out of form, isn't she, at the moment? But she's playing very well here, and she's now overturned a 3-point deficit to now have a 3-point lead herself. That's a 6-point swing early on in the second game.
9-5.
We could, don't want to jinx it, could have an upset in our hands here. Though the experts tell me this is going to 3. Let's see what happens. Oh, brilliant, brilliant from Sim. She's on a roll here.
10-5.
Right now, Pornpawee is in some serious trouble.
Service over.
She needed that badly, didn't she?
10.
That just brings to an end a 6-point run for Sim. Now, once she had that lead, it was around this point where Chochuwong staged a little bit of a comeback. Well, right after the interval, that is.
Seven, 10.
Frustration there for Sim.
8.
The lead is
10.
cut to 2. Well, she started the year well, Pornpawee, getting to the final of the Korea Open, losing to An Se-young. And she got eliminated surprisingly in the first round of the Korea Masters before reaching the quarterfinals of the Asia Championships, losing to Akane Yamaguchi. Just losing her footing perhaps there. No, actually, just stretched and couldn't get there. And that deficit reduced to just 1. Good work from Pornpawee, who beat her compatriot Pitayapon to win the SEA Games gold medal, Southeast Asian Games. Oh, what a backhand, almost dismissive from Sim. And once again, she goes into the interval with a lead in game 2, 11-9, having already taken game 1.
Play.
That's a challenge from Sim. I have to say that looked fairly convincingly out, but the last one looked out as well, and she got that right, Sim. Yeah, this one is very much out though.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. Service over. 10, 11. Play.
12, 9.
Service over. Till 10.
Still has that lead. Cushion. All very valuable for her. Chochuwong knows she cannot relax at all. She's got to be right on it. Oh, wonderfully done by Sim. Nice soft hand set.
13, 11.
played that so well. She's got some real confidence about her, hasn't she?
49.
Service over till 13.
Well, this one might go the distance the way it's playing out at the moment.
50.
Service over 14.
She can't really get a run of points at the moment, Pornpawee Chochuwong. Every time she comes close to Sim, the Korean just releases that pressure on herself. Good point. I think that was it.
Service over.
It is in, indeed.
13.
Took a little bit of a gamble there, but it worked out. She just looked around to make sure. Now, it's around this, something like around this stage where Sim then has the pressure on her, but does so well to cope with it. But not this time. They are level.
14.
Opportunity here for Chochuwong. Another chance, 2 unforced errors here for Sim. I think she'll be disappointed with both of those, particularly that one. Now Chochuwong in front after a long time. That's really well played by Chochuwong.
16.
In a good area
14.
to put that away. Right in the slot. And you just wonder now whether she can use this platform and surge ahead to finish off this second game and bring it to the rubber. Well out. She's lost away a little bit, hasn't she, Sim?
17. 14.
And a bit of a problem here, you think, now for her. Yeah, it's been very good for Chochuwong. Finally stops that run of points just inside.
15.
Looks a bit exasperated with that, doesn't she? Well, that was a run of 6 points for herself there, Chochuwong. Excellent work. Lovely shot.
Service over. 19.
Steep shot from her.
15. Wipe spot, please.
And now 2 away from taking this second game and leveling matters. Just seems to have lost away a little bit, Yu Jin.
Service over. 19-15.
Challenge there from Chochuwong.
20 game point. 15.
Oh, well, I thought that. Well, there was a bit of confusion there because Pornpawee herself thought that was out. It was called in. She thought it was called in. She was going to challenge and realised actually it was her point. And to be fair, Yu Jin had walked away thinking she'd won the point. And then when she turned around, she realised it wasn't given to her, so then she appealed for the challenge. I think that was perfectly fair. And it is indeed in. So justice is served, as we just see the review here. I think Pornpawee doesn't really have a case there, to be fair. And it's just given a ray of light, perhaps, to Yu Jin, who doesn't take the opportunity. It was a chance, wasn't it?
20 game point. 16.
Now she has her game points, 4 of them. Pornpawee. And there we have it, Pornpawee, after being under the cosh for quite some time in this second game, shows strength of character and her class to turn it around and win in the end by 5. She was up against it, using her experience well. We are going into a third shortly.
ต่อไปเราเห็นอย่างว่าโอเวอร์เฮดเขาอันตรายเข้าใจไหมถ้าเราจี้โฟเราระวังอะไรฟาดเขาฟาดพอเราจี้โฟเขาฟาดมาตั้งไม้รอเลยไม่ใช่ไม้ห้อยรอเกี่ยวเลย2จากข้างหลังไปข้างหลังถูกต้องไหมเราเอาลงก่อนเราเอาลงแล้วจ้องพอจ้องเสร็จข้างหน้าเอาไปหยอดเลี้ยว
네가 크리어 걸어가는 거. 안 되면 몸 안 만들어졌으면 요게 주고. 너무 무리해서 그리고 백도 바로 뜨지 마.
เราใส่เอาลงค่ะควบคุมข้างหลังออกมาให้เร็วขึ้นออกมาฟันเขาไม่กล้ายันอยู่แล้วฟันไปเรื่อยเคาะไปเรื่อยยันมาเดี๋ยวมันก็ออก
4 to 20 seconds.
ก็ยาวไว้
4 to 20 seconds.
สมาธิเปิดเกมดีๆ
Final game. Double play.
So into the third we go. And Pornpawee, maybe now, a bit like Yu, having dropped the game, they kind of stirred him into action. Will it do the same here for Pornpawee Chochuwong? And Yu won it very emphatically in the third. Let's see how Chochuwong plays this out, but Yu Jin has been excellent at times. Oh, good reactions, but it's Pornpawee who comes on top in that rally.
2 love.
Schlitbolt to even respond to that. Yu Jin. Oh, that's emphatic, isn't it? From Chochuwong, and yes, it is similar to what we saw in the last match with Lo Kian Yu, who raced into a big lead. She's already 4 up here. Chochuwong. Yu Jin will think back to some of the opportunities she had. She had a decent lead as well. 4 points. Sometimes I think even 5. On a couple of occasions she did. Couldn't make it count. Well, it's all going Chochuwong's way now. It didn't earlier, did it? And that was in. Very, very good from Chochuwong. Eight unanswered points at the moment for Chochuwong. Yu Jin has completely gone the other way now after looking so good. Now not getting anything in. And real concerns at the moment. You'd think now the way this is going, this is Chochuwong's to lose. She's 9 love up here. It's really now or never for Sim. Otherwise, this has run away from her. If it hasn't already. Oh, this is massive from Chochuwong now.
Service over. 1.
Finally,
10.
she has some relief, but she has a winner as well. But has it come too late? So into the interval we go. Chochuwong, much happier place now than she would have been a short while ago. 11-1 up in game 3. And looking very good now.
มีแทงมากนะคุมจังหวะการเล่นดีๆนะ
11-1. Play. 12-1.
Well, this continues the procession of points for Pornpawee Chochuwong.
It's over. 12-7.
13-1.
You'd have to say now, there's only one way this can go, surely, at this stage for Pornpawee Chochuwong. But this one, she will get a second point. Yu Jin.
Service over. 2-13.
Yeah, that could be something very special from here for Yu Jin now to turn this game around and the match. That's not able to put on more than 1 point at a time at the moment. She's only got 2, so it's not looking good for Sim.
It's over. 13-8.
Service over. 3-14.
She's got a 4th point on the board. Yu Jin. Good shot there from Chochuwong. That's a little shout out. Well, the question that we asked earlier with Lokenu, same with Chochuwong. Where was this a little bit earlier on? Sometimes a little wake-up call helps. As we said, get it out of the system earlier on in the tournament. Let's not take anything away, though, from the opponents, Kevin Cordon and now Yu Jin, who
15-4.
had some very good moments.
It's over. 14-10.
Five points away from wrapping this up now. Yeah, nothing's going for at the moment. Yu Jin. Oh, great reactions from Pornpawee, but in the end, it is Sim who comes out on top. at that point.
17.
Yeah, just lost her footing. Couldn't get back up. There you go. Sim's Korean teammate Kim Ga-eun was in a similar position against Nozomi Okuhara in the semi-finals of the Yuba Cup, and played an absolute blinder on the floor to win the match. It was simply stunning, having overturned a massive deficit. Well, she's getting some consolation points here towards the end.
It's over. 12-19.
7-18.
It's over. 20. Match point 12.
Well wide. Chochuwong moves to 19.
Service over.
It is pretty academic now, isn't it? Just has to see this through and think about the next round. Yeah, she's happy with that.
20, match point 7.
13 match points now for Chochuwong.
Service over. 8-20.
Putting up a bit of resistance here at the end. Some nice points for
10-20.
Sim, but I think I've already used the word academic, haven't I? Not going to change the result. So, big shout for Pornpawee Chochuwong, who was up against it in the first two games. She lost the first and was behind for large parts of the second. Yu Jin has played a part in this,
Match won
but
by
unfortunately the class and pedigree
Chochuwong.
for Sim was just too much from Pornpawee Chochuwong, who
21-10.
came to the fore in that final game. Dispatched her opponent with ease. Very similar sort of story to what we saw in the previous match. But it was a little bit of a scare at one point for Pornpawee in that second game when she was already trailing. There you go. I think That face of determination tells you all you need to know. Bit of a wake-up for her, wake-up call. She'll be much happier now. She progresses through to the next round. Pornpawee Chochuwong of Thailand beats Korea's Yu Jin 18-21, 21-16, 21-10. She's done it in exactly 1 hour. Next up, we have men's doubles, Denmark against India.